This behemoth is proving to be quite a hit. Foton launched the Tunland at this year's MIAS. And in 4 days, they sold all 50 of their initial units. It comes in 2 flavors. We've seen the Tunland V9, this is the Tunland V7. The Foton Tunland V7 is massive. It's a full-size truck with a mid-size price tag. It's 5,617 millimeters long and 1,900 millimeters tall. It dominates roads and on-roads with its imposing presence. There was a time when pickups were considered purely utilitarian machines. If you wanted utility, you got a pickup. If you wanted refinement, you got something else. The Foton Tunland V7 offers both. The Tunland V7 is very similar to the V9 in a lot of ways. A lot of the body panels are similar. It's at the front where they mostly look different. The V7 has a boxier front end with larger headlamps in vertical orientation. The grille is a rectangle on the V7, and the V7 is equipped with a more rugged-looking bumper with a faux skid plate. It has the same hood as the V9 with Foton badging in big bold letters. The V7 does not get the fender moldings of the V9, making it less wide. The metal step boards of the V9 are absent on the V7. From the back, the V9 and the V7 look almost exactly the same. They both get a dampened liftgate, both get a spray-on bed liner, and the bed sizes are exactly the same. But what's under the bed is where the most significant difference is. The V7 comes with a leaf spring suspension, which is more ideal for carrying heavy loads than the coil springs of the V9, which are better suited for comfort. All variants of the Tunland V7 and V9 come with disc brakes on all 4 corners. There's nothing utilitarian about the Tunland V7's interior. Almost everything is covered in leather and soft touch materials. You get power-operated leather seats, gets a huge high-resolution 14.6-inch infotainment screen. It manages to look modern without sacrificing practical conveniences. Like, you still get plenty of tactile buttons for easier access to your climate control settings and audio settings. You get dedicated buttons for turning off your traction control and also for your hill descent control. Now, it's a brand that you may not be that familiar with, and you might be tempted to ask, can it handle abuse? Now, well-paved roads are no challenge for the Tunland. To test the limits of its suspension, drivetrain, and chassis, we have to take it somewhere more rugged. These lahar fields are hostile to normal vehicles. Its deep sands, rocky terrain, and its rivers will leave lesser vehicles stranded or worse. For the 4x4 Tunland V7 and V9, this place is a playground. We drove both the V7 and the V9 hard for almost an entire day. Aside from cosmetic blemishes on the lower part of the bumper, they came back in the same condition. The Tunland V7, like the V9, will come with a 2-liter diesel mild hybrid system. It puts out 161 horsepower and 450 Newton meters of torque. The Tunland V7 will come in 4x4 and 4x2 variants. Both variants will have very similar features and amenities, with the exception of the 4x4 bits. Price starts at 1.75 million pesos for the 4x2 variant. The Tunland V9 is a bit more expensive than the V7, but for that price bump, you get a rear differential lock, 6 airbags instead of 2, more ADAS features such as adaptive cruise control and lane changing assistance. The Foton Tunland in all of its configurations is the first and currently the only full-size pickup that you can buy at the price. Judging by the fact that it sold out so quickly after launch, there might be a strong demand for it. So far, it's looking pretty good. Do watch out for our full review.